So for those who were preying on our downfall and thought that T. Higgins wasn't going to sign his franchise tag, he was going to hold out, refuse to play for the Bengals, and it was going to be this whole entire mess, well, that simply is not the case. Because T. Higgins had a whole nother month to sign his franchise tag and, refused to do anything with the Bengals. But instead, today, as of today, he signed his franchise tag, and he's officially a member of Cincinnati Bengals for the next year. Now, they still have the month to work out a long-term contract if they would like to. They still have the month to kind of renegotiate this, and this isn't really set in stone to the point that they can't change it, for another month. So they have a month to kind of work out something new. But this is, official. I mean, T. Higgins is officially on a 1-year, $20 million contract. This means, yes, he will show up to training camp. This means that he's going to start participating. Now, keep in mind, this is after... right now, we're in, summer vacation mode for the Bengals because we just got done mandatory minicamp. So from mandatory minicamp, after that till training camp, we have a little mini vacation where none of the Bengals practice. I mean, they do the off-season stuff and they still keep in shape because you got to before training camp. But there's this kind of window here for the next month and a half where they don't have to go and practice. They don't have to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. They can kind of enjoy themselves and rest and relax. And then they start into training camp. So this is kind of again, T signed it, but now he gets the time to kind of chill and relax. And maybe this is a positive direction forward to him potentially signing an actual long-term contract with us. Because, maybe this is okay, well, I'll sign this and now we can start to talk about future stuff. Because once he signs this, maybe this could be part of a new contract, this franchise tag. I'm sure if he does sign if he does go ahead and sign a contract, he's going to want this part of the franchise tag to be 100% in effect to his new contract, because there's really no reason not to. It's a $20 million fully guaranteed contract. There's really not a reason, to avoid this part of the contract. As Ian says right here, while extension is possible, it would be considered unlikely. By waiting and being patient, T. Higgins has seen the wide receiver market jump considerably and has made himself a lot of money in the future. See, the thing is, though, we could still franchise tag him again. I'm not saying we would, but I'm saying we could technically do it. There's always a chance. Again, is it likely that we do franchise tag him again? Probably not. Is it likely that a long-term contract gets done? Probably, as Ian says here, probably not. But it's always possible. I mean, anything is possible at this point. He could have waited the whole entire month and kind of proved a point. But instead, he kind of said, hey, listen, let's get this one done. And I love how Kelsey Conway was technically the first to report it. And man, Ian kind of destroyed her right here. He said, T. Higgins is in fact signing his franchise tag today, sources confirm. It's kind of I don't know. It's kind of like Kelsey Conway obviously is a reporter. A lot of you guys call her the TMZ reporter. But it's kind of funny how she reports it and then Ian's yeah, I can actually say this is right. I can actually confirm that she's not lying, which I find absolutely hilarious. But she does have a lot of different sources very close to T. Higgins. So it's not really surprising that, she did get the news first, because she's been very vocal about trying to help T in this situation. But I mean, in the end of the day, it is what it is, This is now our season. This is now confirming our season. So I love it just for those news sources, and we talked about it recently, how they just sit there and say, oh, T. Higgins isn't going to sign a franchise tag. He's going to sit out. He's going to refuse to play, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? You guys were all wrong. You guys talked all your trash. And now you got to enjoy watching the Bengals go win a Super Bowl and win it with T. Higgins. So I'm so sorry to all the Patriots fans who thought you were going to get T. To all the Steelers fans who, I don't know how dislogical you thought you were going to get T. Yeah, I don't know really how that was going to happen. And to all the other fans, T. Higgins is a Bengal. And in the words of Duke Tobin, go get your own wide receiver. T is ours.